back to this channel, which is all about, finance, business, and social values. But today's episode, sorry, is going to be concentrating on a very interesting topic, and that is respect. Respect, exactly. What can we say about respect in the corporate world, in the business environment, in the business setting? Do you think it's actually a major topic to be discussed? Does it affect employer-employee relationship? Does it affect co-workers relationship? And does it, in a general sense, promote an organization's growth, boost sales, improve their finance, and general work ethics? So by then, we are going to be having three different speakers here that are going to be discussing the word itself, respect, in different perspectives, looking at it from different angles. So I want you to sit tight as we learn, how how we can be able to inculcate respect in the business world, in the office setting, and its effect generally in our lives, in our values, in our principles, and in our results as an individual. Are we really professional? Are we really mature in how we are able to deal with different people having different shades of character? By there, we have different set of individuals in this world. So sit tight as we learn from different perspectives, different speakers. I'll be speaking on the word respect. Thank you. Welcome back to this channel. And we've still been talking about the word respect. How do we, how does this attribute, the word respect, come into place in the office space, in the corporate organization, and all that? So I have a colleague here with me. Her name is Bisola. Probably I'm going to give her the floor to introduce herself, and let's hear our own perspective, our own opinion, and how respect itself affect the performance of company's growth and sales. Over to you.
Hi guys, it's good to be here. My name is Adebusola, and yes, like you said, I'm a colleague, and I'm happy to hear my opinion about this. I hope you have fun.
Okay, so we've been talking about the word respect, and like I said earlier, that respect itself has to do with recognition and appreciation of an individual's worth. Identifying their inputs in an organization. You understand, and respecting everyone's perspective and ideas that they bring to the table, irrespective of the position that that employee holds. So, what can you say about formal relationship, between colleagues? What can you say? Do you think there is this high level of respect that is being exhibited, or probably you can say on a rate of 1 to 10? What do you think about the word respect in that aspect, and in an employer relationship?
Okay, so from my own perspective, I think Nigerians generally are respectful, like very respectful. If you have Nigerian friends, you can really testify to it. Respect is something that we can commonly find in our community, probably because I stay in the southwestern part of the country. So, and it's it's very visible here. But that's not to dispute the fact that, of course, there are also been cases where people get disrespected, even in the work environment. And one thing I know about respect is that it goes beyond the kind words you are saying to the other person. It can affect their self esteem, it can affect their productivity, it can even affect how they see themselves and the value they think they are bringing to the table. So it's very important with your colleagues and even between the boss and the employee. It's very much more important. Um, Amongst employee, even if your colleague disrespects you, you can easily just even overlook it if it's not something that is really serious. But if it's coming from your boss, it has a lot. It has a lot that it does. Like it just somehow brings you down, your motivation, your passion for the work. Like it can affect a lot of things. And so it's very even important for bosses to, have this at the back of their mind. The fact that someone is working with you or working for you does not mean that they deserve to be treated anyhow. They are working, they are being paid for what they are working for. So it's not like it's meant to be usual, to be mutual. Respect is meant to be mutual between the boss and the employee, so as not to affect their motivation to work, the value they bring to the table, how how valuable they think they are, because that's one thing disrespect does. You see yourself lesser than you're supposed to, and it affects how much you are able to bring forth.
So, well, okay. A take home advice for every employee out there, every employer out there in the office space, in the business world, you know, in just a take home, tip for us. What can you now generally say about respect? Probably just in a sentence.
Okay, so I would say that first of all, I think you need to put yourself in other people's shoes before you say some words. So just consider that if you are the one they are saying this to, how would it make you feel? So having that at the back of your mind, make sure you treat people with respect, because it goes a long way in affecting both their productivity and their how they see themselves. Thank you.
All right, so guys, you've heard from her, from the person's mouth. So please, let's try to be respectful. That employee, that employer out there, let's not just throw away that word under the carpet, and just feel, oh, it's not something that should be discussed and all. It's actually something that could be discussed, because it tends to affect, and it can even lead to a mental or even emotional abuse, affecting employees' performance. So thank you once again, dear Miss Bisala. Yeah, thank you
Thank
so much. So
you.
bye.
Bye.
So see you in the next channel. Bye for now.